Yes.
Do you need a chaperone?
Of course we do. We're unwed. Would be untoward.
But is that a wedding ring?
I've just asked her to marry me.
Oh dear, I fear I'm late.
Well, nothing untoward has happened. We had a photographer.
Do you swear?
On my life.
Very well, good day.
That's why I brought you to the aquarium. One can never be alone here.
Oh, it's so perfect. I should have known all these years, waiting year after year after year after.
Is it time yet? They're releasing the baby octopi. Octopi, I think it's called.
Octopuses.
Octopi?
Just octopuses.
Octopuses. They're releasing the baby ones today. I think I'm just in time. Look there. Oh, it's magnificent. Look at that one, he's juggling.
Oh.
I remember one time I saw an octopus. I have not been able to stop thinking about octopuses since that moment. There was a young man who had a quite particular performance in a circus.
Not right now. This is my proposal.
It was, rye bread. No, it was, Pushkin,
Pumpernickel. Yes, it was I.
Just like that adhesive company. Pumpernickel. And he had the most incredible octopus. I remember it was a special octopus. He had a sort of birthmark on his head.
Yes, he did. And his name was Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar! I saw that octopus recently.
Patrice,
Joe.
I love you, but I can never be rid of this until I find out the fate of my dear friend.
I said I saw him recently.
What?
Yeah, I saw him the other day.
You saw my octopus?
Well, my husband, he works at the Pumpernickel factory.
He's at the Pumpernickel factory.
Well,
I mean, I had the glue those 10 years ago, and I just couldn't break in for so long.
Yeah, as it turns out, I believe that it was a female octopus. And she had some babies. And anyways, they're being released here today. And that's why I came to see them. Yep, those are little Oscarina's octopi.
Chapter 12, in which Joe approaches the factory in order to retrieve his octopus and uses as a weapon a
dirigible.
A dirigible, which is a
blimp.
A small one. There you are. Now you have stepped into the family legacy. I am proud of you, brother.
It's been a long, hard 10 years, Reginald. My arm is very tired.
Surely you must have at least found some way to wash that glue from your hand. Well, it only speaks to the quality of our product.
Reginald, I'm thinking of retiring.
Retire?
Father and uncle are long gone, and I think it's time I enjoyed my life. And I think it's time that others enjoyed their life too. Why, the babies that our moneymaker just gave birth to, I donated them to an aquarium.
You what?
I did.
Brother, that was going to keep this company alive for the next 20 years.
We'll just have to either find another way to make adhesive, or the company will go under.
Another way? How could one possibly make adhesive without octopus ink?
I don't know. Maybe there's some other animal. Good heavens, out the window! Is that a dirigible?
What? My God, he's hovering by the ceiling!
I'm rappelling down. Just tie my dirigible up to this cord. Careful, sirs. That is filled with hydrogen.
You know,
Quite flammable.
if that goes off, well,
There's
the
more
chemicals
to
in the adhesive, you wouldn't dare.
I would. I might. I could.
But why? Who are you?
I am Joseph Pumpernickel. Joseph Pumpernickel II. And you, hornswagglers, you swindlers, have absconded with my family name.
Stay clear of this octopus, sir!
Oscar, Rena,
Reginald!
she's squirted her last ink.
She is mine, mine, I tell you!
Reginald, perhaps it's time to make this right.
No. No. Never! I shall never give up Oscarina! I shall start the engine!
Oh, barely singed.
Oh,
I believe this belongs to you.
no. Oscarina belongs to no one. She deserves to be free. I will take you to the sea, where you can live out your last days as a free octopus. You good, sir?
It must be nice to have headwear that comes off.
Here's a tonic. I used to rinse my mouth out with it when my mom baked her cakes.
Why, bless you, son. Did you say Joseph Pumpernickel?
The second.
Well, I knew you when you were just a babe. Your father used to carry you in his arms in this very office.
What did I hear me? I'm honestly a bit surprised that you're not more turned over by your brother's scorched body.
He was a giant asshole.
I'm glad you've seen me serve your ways. We're good folk. We deserve our name back. Since you're the last surviving Johnson heir, do I need to call you Mr. Moneybags again? Could you
Johnson is fine, and
please, sir?
I suppose I should probably do right by you and give you the use of your original last name.
Thank you, sir.
I kept it here, in this safe, the contract your father signed.
She has more arms.
You must know that octopus did not come into my hands through my own means. I had help.
Oh?
Yes. I bribed a young man named Rye.
Frederick? My sister's husband?
Told him I would pay him a small stipend every month and allow him to maintain the name of his business, most of it anyway. As you know, it's now called Pumpernickels.
They make delicious croissants.
Well, I feel like a great weight has been lifted. A weight of familial obligation and also of this hat.
What's that, Oscarina? Yes, you're right. We must confront Frederick this very instant. Thank you, sir. I trust I'll never see your like again.
Indeed. Horses! I bet horses could make adhesive.
Chapter 13, in which Joe confronts Frederick at a wedding.
Now you have the vows ready, yes?
I do, yes.
Very good.
We'll have to read them for the bride and groom, for they are horses.
Today, we went Fill Me Up and DoorDash.
Very good.
You know,
We have objections. You,
what,
sir.
Joseph? Oh! And what is that on your head?
It is my lifelong friend. Meredith, you remember her? This man, not only imprisoned our friend, Oscarina, for nigh on these last 15 years, but he absconded with our family name. It is why you have to call your bakery Pumpernickels. Why I go by the name of Whitbread.
Husband, is this true? Meredith, I did it for us, don't you see? It was the only way we could be together.
Run, Oscar! Run!
Oscarina is still here.
What did you
The
throw?
horses, I patted the horses away. They were in the way. I was trying to confront your husband.
I'm so distraught!
Meredith,
You married me under false pretenses.
but I only wish the best for you. You're a natural-born baker. Without it, I never could have afforded that stall. Pumpernickels would be nothing.
But you are going to be nothing now. For Pumpernickels is mine.
What's that, Oscarina? No, she says there's been too much pain in this family. That we must forgive and live. Despite your sins, you have had a happy life together.
But Oscar, you would want me to forgive him when he's the one who took you.
Two squirts of ink means yes.
Oscar, and I do love you.
Well, I do believe I've never seen such grand forgiveness in all my days. Oscar, if you could find it in that squishy, slimy heart of yours to forgive me, I suppose I could forgive your kind for the death of my father.
Let this octopus be your teacher.
Joe, can we adopt Oscar as our very own?
No,
Dang.
she's going free. She's been imprisoned out of her own waters and away from her own kind for too long. Besides that one dalliance with the male octopus they brought to make her marry.
I'm so happy that you have Oscar back.
It's time for me to move on with my life, though.
Wait,
Yes, Mother.
he must be here for another important event.
Yes?
Your wedding.
Oh.
That's true, we
We
put
are-
down a big down payment on this venue.
Oh.
We are already here. The horses are gone. Meeting surely.
Yes,
I'm a real priest.
But Miss Lollipop, would you, Patrice, would you make this ring a reality and be my wife?
Yes.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Chapter 14, in which Oscar is set free.
Thank you for coming with me. I couldn't do this without you, ladies. Frederick, Papa.
Are you sure about this, Joseph?
Of course. Here you are, Oscar. To the waves with you now. No, don't look at me like that. It's too hard already. Go, my friend.
And quickly.
Live your best life. Avoid the nets. You're too delicious. Goodbye, my friend. I'll always love you. Now, my dear, I can give myself fully to our family.
And so, as Oscar swam out to sea and the sun set behind those people who were there to witness his final moments in their lives. They all thought ahead into their future happiness and realized two things. One, that if ever humanity is trapped in a tank, all we can do to walk in the way of God is to set those people free onto the wide ocean of their own lives. And two, if ever you wish to reclaim your name, you must start by setting it free. The end. My friends, thank you so much. We are Synergy Theater. My name is Ken Adams. I'm the artistic director. Let's go down the line and say our names out nice and proud.
Ben Piper.
Griffin Beer.
Lynn Shields.
Nikki Vilas.
Justin Collins.
Valerie Regalia.
Arastu Drakshan.
And we can't thank you enough for being here. We are doing three more performances of Spontaneous Charles Dickens tomorrow night, Saturday night, and then Sunday matinee. If you had a good time tonight, please come back and see us again. It's always a new show, always improvised based on your suggestions. If you have some friends out there that you think might like the show, please spread the word. Your word of mouth is our greatest source of advertisement. In July, we are back with our next show, and that next show is Improvisers in Space, a full-length improvised play in the style of Star Wars, Star Trek, and other space operas like that. So please come back and see us then. We have some postcards on the table on your way out. Please grab them. Please spread them around. We'd appreciate it very much. Finally, one of the important missions of Synergy Theater is to reach out to the youth in our community, and we are starting a brand new initiative which is very important to us called Theater Smarts, and the point is to raise a whole bunch of money which we will then use to buy tickets to these shows and the transportation that will allow us to bring bunches of school kids from local schools into our theater, high schoolers and middle schoolers, in order for them to benefit from the enriching effects of live theater. A lot of those people never get to see a play, and we want to change all that. We need a lot of money to do it. If you are able to help us out, on the way out we have a box on the table. If you don't mind throwing some cash in there, we'd appreciate it. Or if you'd like to make significant gift to our cause, we have some envelopes there. Please grab an envelope and drop us a check in the mail. We need to raise $8,000 by the end of July in order to bring 200 kids here for our January show. So the effort is on, and we'd appreciate your help very, very much. Folks, thank you so much for being here. We love you very much. Goodbye. If you have friends in the audience, you want to say hello to anyone in the cast, we're going to be outside the stage door right after the show, so come back and say hello to us. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.